A winner is a dreamer who never gives up. That's the mantra I have been living by. And it is in big, bold letters above my bed, and I look at this every single day. And I strongly believe that when you truly want something, when you have a desire that is not going away, you have to go for it. I don't want to look back later in life and regret anything. I want to know that I at least tried. So I picked up my baby number 4. Or what I'm hoping to be baby number 4. An embryo that was created at an infertility clinic in Barcelona, Spain. And I just want to take you with me on that journey and share all the things that happened. We had a nice hotel room. It was very relaxing, and I was so happy to just relax a bit, although the trip was only a couple hours on the plane. I just arrived at my hotel in Barcelona. I'm sitting here on the bed with my laptop because I want to get a little bit of work done. It's so crazy to have this time with no kids. And I feel like in the past couple of days, like even in the past 3 years, I haven't really had the time to focus on, the process of welcoming another baby. And I feel like, because my mind is always busy. And I feel like just now, waiting at the airport, I was overwhelmed and, sitting in the airplane, focusing on my womb being inviting and a warm place for this embryo. And so I'm talking to my baby. Hopefully, that it will be my baby. And I was talking to it, I'm coming to you, and mommy's gonna come and keep you warm. I think the mental and spiritual side of it, whether you want to call it mental or spiritual, I think it's very important to be open and ready and welcoming so that there is a space, not just physically, but there's a space in this universe for this new being. So I'm no makeup today. I basically just put my hair in this, kind of braided a bit so it's out of the way. I'm just gonna be working a little bit now, and then in the morning, 10:30, I'm supposed to be at the clinic. I'm walking distance. Tonight, I'm gonna stay at this hotel here because it's very close to the clinic. And it's very nice, actually. Someone from the hotel picked me up at the airport. I paid the money, of course, but it was nice. Someone was waiting for me. Very stress-free, everything. We talked, and it was kind of nice. My tooth is still missing. This coming Friday, I'm going to the lab that made the bridge, and they're gonna try it on and see if the color is perfect and all. And then they're gonna send it to my dentist's office. And then hopefully in less than 2 weeks, in about a week and a half, I'm gonna have this situation fixed with the tooth, which is all good. I'm getting it all fixed, and hopefully, it's crazy, in 24 hours, in less than 24 hours, I'm gonna be poopo, pregnant until proven otherwise. I'm gonna have an embryo in my uterus, and I'm excited, and I'll see you tomorrow. Oh yeah, it's the next morning. It is almost 10 o'clock. I got up. I actually slept pretty decently. Bed is not made, of course. I'm about to check out. I totally forgot any makeup, like my foundation. I only have eye makeup, so I put a little bit of eyeliner and mascara on, but I have, all these hormones I've been taking too. It's like my skin was so good, and now it's getting all patchy again. It is what it is. So I slept pretty well. I got up and did some yoga, and then I took a shower, and then I went down for breakfast. They didn't have a lot, but I had some scrambled eggs. I had a Spanish omelet, which is like with potatoes, like a tortilla. It's what they call tortilla here. It's potatoes, like thinly sliced potatoes, and in an omelet. I had some pumpkin seeds. I had a dried apricot. I had some pineapple, some melon, a slice of orange, and bacon, a slice of bacon. I had some red tea, a glass of water, but oh my goodness, the tap water here is it's like in the States, it's chlorinated very heavily. I'm so used to German water. German tap water is the best. It's actually better quality than the bottled water. They have a little tea kettle here. Let me show you. So I thought this is a really nice touch. I brought my own sliced ginger and made some ginger tea, which I'm gonna take with me. The clinic is 2 minutes walk. 2 minutes walk from where I am right now. So I'm supposed to be there at 10:30, and then I'm supposed to take my progesterone suppository at 10. I Googled it. How long does it take for your body to absorb the vaginal progesterone? And it says only like 30 to 45 minutes. So it's just that after you put that in, it's, I don't want to bother you with TMI, but if you're a lady, if you've ever done any suppositories vaginally, it's not cool. If everything works out, I'm gonna have to do this for about, I think 10 more weeks. I think 10 more weeks. I think they want you to do it till like 11, 12 weeks or something, and then slowly wean off, because I am using programmed cycle. I didn't ovulate, so my body is not making any hormones, the estrogen and the progesterone. So I have to keep taking both until we do a test. I'm going to tell you already, I'm not testing early. I'm not, because I'm just the type of person, I don't even want to know, even if like maybe it did stick and then it's only a chemical, and I'm not going to test like 3-4 days after. I'm going to wait at least a week till after the transfer, because then I don't have to interpret into, reading lines or not lines. Do I have line eyes? Is there a hint? Is it faint, or is it just evaporation line? I personally, and I think everyone should do what is best for them. For me, mentally, I don't like that. Even last time, all the time, I just did one test and that was it. And I just trusted, and I just felt, and I just didn't want to make myself crazy. So one test, and then the beta, if the home pregnancy test is positive, obviously then the beta, and if it's negative, also a beta to check, is there any level of HCG that indicates that there could be something, maybe it's just slowly rising, and we'll see. I actually sent voice messages to a bunch of people yesterday that are going to pray for me, because I strongly believe the more prayers you send, the more, vibrations, the more frequency goes out there thinking about me and the embryo and that baby, I'm going to attract it. It's going to come to me. So, and whatever happens, happens. I'm kind of like the Stoics. I may have mentioned this before. I always loved reading the Stoics. And the word stoic, the way we use it nowadays, it's actually not correct. We always think it's someone who has no emotions, who doesn't care, it's just like motionless. But that's not true. It only means that whatever you have no power over, don't stress. It's not helping. You're not adding anything positive by freaking out, by stressing, by being negative. If it's something that you have no control over and no power over. So when you have no control over something, you have to let it go. Just let it go and just be okay with whatever is. Be okay with now. And the things that you do have control over, that doesn't mean don't do anything. It means do something if you can, and do everything that's gonna help you experience the outcome that you desire, and everything outside of what you can do, that you have control over, just let it go. And that's kind of that's what I've been trying to live by, to allow emotions. Definitely, I do cry sometimes. I have moments where I'm overwhelmed, where I have emotions. I'm human. But you know, it's like, it's okay to acknowledge we have these emotions, but we can carry them with us without allowing them to dictate our actions and our daily lives. Because yes, there is anxiety sometimes, and I don't even like to try to suppress and to say, oh no, I'm always great and everything's in control. No, sometimes I feel like I'm not in control, and sometimes I feel like, things are hard sometimes, and things are exhausting, and all things. The message is coming up right now on my phone. Transfer today, 10:30, because I put it in my calendar. It's in 30 minutes. So yeah, let's walk over there now. And it's only 2 minutes, so I can't really show you much on the way there. Changing room right here, and this is where they're going to draw some blood to test the progesterone. Let me show you. It's kind of nice. They have like these little rooms here. So there are some seats, and then they want me to change into this. And I'm going to put this on now. Let's get started. The nurse came and took some blood for the progesterone test. I hope it's going to be good. And she did bring me some more water, a couple bottles, because I peed at the hotel right before I inserted the progesterone, because I didn't want to pee right out. And I brought tea, but it's so hot. Can't chug it down, so I'm going to chug down some of this water now. So, an empty catheter, and once we are here into the uterus, the doctor is coming with another catheter with an embryo inside to stick the uterus. Okay. Can you see the white point? Yes. This is the top of the catheter. So we stop here, and then you're gonna see the other embryo, either the catheter coming in, easier than. Now the doctor is going to check the catheter to be sure that nothing's empty. And if it's empty, we have finished. They want me to lie for 2 minutes. I'm done. Looking at the embryo. They said it's an amazing quality. They gave me all the stats of the donors, very young. The woman was only 20 years old, so I'm very emotional right now. Just looking at the embryo on the screen here, it's like, it's unbelievable, right? I mean, it literally takes 2 minutes to put it in, and now I'm officially pupo, pregnant until proven otherwise. There is a great embryo in my uterus now.
Nobody sees me like you do. You just make me smile. I see you. Oh, I see you. I see you.
It is in the evening. So after the transfer, I walked around in Barcelona a bit, and I actually walked to the Apple store because I wanted to get me some Apple AirPods. I've been wanting some, and I actually forgot my big Bose headphones, and I did want my Bose headphones. I've had, I think, maybe 10 years. They're amazing. It's just crazy. They were they were expensive, but they're the best and they work. But they're also big. So when I go on airplanes and travel, it's very practical to have some smaller AirPods. So I went to the Apple store. It was about an hour walk from the clinic. However, number one, I broke the walk up. I stopped at a restaurant. I had an amazing steak. It was grilled to perfection. It was char grilled. It was so delish. A potato came with it, but I basically only ate the steak and just a tiny bit potato because it was a lot of steak and I wanted protein. And then I kept on walking, and I walked at a very slow pace. My backpack's not heavy. I only have a few things with me, and it was really nice. And where the Apple store was, it was like this very busy area. And from there, there was actually a bus that I took to the airport. And right now I'm at my hotel right at the airport. I'm gonna have breakfast around 5:30ish and then walk up there. I already got my boarding pass and everything. All I have to do is go through security. It's easy. It's just, it's less than 2 hours flight. So it's very close. And I'm inside of the European Union. So yeah, it's very easy. It's almost like you're traveling inside of the United States. And I feel like I said I'm not going to test early, but what I will do, I will definitely record my symptoms, and then I will probably make a video about the symptoms. I want to make a video about my experience at the clinic and how it was different from going to the Czech Republic. I was actually quite impressed today with the clinic. I really liked it, and I'll tell you more about it and about the pricing and about how embryo donation happens here and the laws. I'm gonna make a video about that, but right now I'm just chilling. I got me like a Caesar salad that I'm eating now, but it has too much. Here they put so much ham, jamon, that's what it is, and it's too much and it's salty, and I was just craving like a creamy soup or something. Like that would have been perfect, like a warm, creamy, like a cream of tomato or cream of like vegetable soup. But I couldn't find anything here at the airport. They just have these, tons of baguettes and like sandwiches, Spanish style sandwiches, and always with jamon, always ham. And I'm just kind of like, I had a steak today. I'm like, I don't want any more meat. So I ate a lot of the salad leaves, and that's enough for today. I had a big lunch. And it feels like, I'm talking to the baby. I'm saying it's a baby because it all starts this way. Whatever happens, happens. But what matters is that it was there. It's there right now. And I'm happy. It feels overwhelming and beautiful. It's normal to have this level of anxiety, becoming a mom and pregnancy and finding out. I think it doesn't even matter whether it's you're trying naturally or assisted, reproductive procedures, fertility treatments, it's all the same. It all feels like you just don't know, because you can't see. You're just hoping and you're trusting. At the same time, you just, you really want it to work, but there's always this possibility that it does not work, that something does go wrong. And maybe I don't even want to say something goes wrong, but it doesn't result in that baby being born. But in any case, I feel like this life is here. It started, and it's with me right now, and I already have love. I'm sending my love. I feel the love. I want to nurture this little being, and whatever happens, it was already loved by me, by no one else but me. It was loved by me, because everyone else just treated it like it's a number. They just did what they had to do, and I received it, and it's very much loved. This being is very much loved. This future child, it is already in my family. It's part of our family. I just recently watched my video that I made about the transfer, when I had the twins transferred, and whatever happens, they were there, and now they're 3 years old, and whatever happens, this one's here. It's here now, and I'm enjoying it, and anything else is beyond what I can control. I'm gonna wrap this up so I can edit, and just called so many friends to send baby dust, and I know a lot of you also. I appreciate it very much that you are sending your prayers and your vibes, and I'm confident that this has an effect. I'll edit this now and upload it so y'all can stay up to date, and I'll be back with videos. No testing yet. It's too nerve-wracking, but all the other updates. Be very blessed, my friends, and baby dust to everyone here who still desires another baby.